To my love.
Welcome to the 2026 Lake Fenton Commencement Ceremony. I'm Assistant Principal Wesley Webster, and I'm excited to be standing here today. Seniors, it's truly hard to believe how quickly the last 4 years have flown by. I hope that your walk through the halls on the last day of school for the senior clap out sparked some of your favorite Lake Fenton memories. Tonight, as you cross the stage to receive your diploma, you aren't finishing a chapter, you are adding one last unforgettable memory to the many that you've made here. At this time, I will ask all of you to silence your cell phones and make noise when appropriate. Now, if you would join with me in standing for the national anthem will be led by Miss Kim Costello and the Lake Fenton High School Band. Thank you, band. Now I have the honor to introduce the senior class representatives, Scarlett McCray, Addison Springer, and Gabrielle Monroe.
Hello, my name is Scarlett McCray, and I am your Lake Fenton Class of 2026 Student Council Representative. Today, I have the privilege of introducing the Lake Fenton School Board of Education. President, Mr. Michael Perena, Vice President, Mr. Chris Fletcher, Secretary, Ms. Heidi Howison, Treasurer, Ms. Shannon Helen Voss, Trustees, Ms. Sabine Sparks, Mr. Robert Kamishi, and Mr. Justin Schweiger.
Hello, my name is Addison Springer, and I have the pleasure of introducing the Lake Fenton Administration Team. Superintendent, Mr. Chris Belcher. Assistant Superintendent, Ms. Laura Gabster. Executive Director, Mr. Brad Riker. High School Principal, Mr. Vince Cicillo. High School Assistant Principal, Mr. Wes Webster. Athletic Director, Mr. Chris Bell. Special Services Director, Ms. Amy Highfield. Middle School Principal, Mr. Ryan Gunder. Middle School Assistant Principal, Mr. Catherine Carswell. Jordanville Principal, Ms. Robin Howell. West Shore Principal, Mr. Brian Cron. Early Childhood Director, Ms. Heidi Brulich.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Gabrielle Monroe. I'm one of the Student Council representatives for the class of 2026, and today I have the pleasure of introducing my other representatives and Student Council officers. The representatives of the class of 2026 include Scarlett McCray, Addison Springer, and myself, Gabrielle Monroe. The officers of the 2026 class are Treasurer Molly Ryan, Secretary Delilah Wittenkeller, Vice President Emma Highfield, and President Braden Piper. I will now introduce you to President Braden Piper.
Good evening. It is my honor tonight as the president of the class of 2026 to present to you this year's class quote. You may not control all the events that happen to you, but you can decide not to be reduced by them. Maya Angelou. Over the past 4 years, we have faced uncertainty, pressure, change, and moments that tested who we were. Yet, somehow, through all of it, we continued growing into the people sitting here tonight. Somewhere between the stress, the laughter, the routines, and the milestones, we created a chapter of our lives that one day we will miss more than we can imagine. This quote not only reflects the growth we experienced during our time here at Lake Fenton, but also reminds us as we step into the future that life will not always go as planned. There will be moments that challenge us, shape us, and change us. But what matters most is our ability to keep moving forward and become stronger through them. Thank you, class of 2026, for entrusting me with this position over the past 4 years. It has been a privilege to share these moments, memories, and milestones with all of you, and I cannot wait to see all the incredible places life leads you next. Thank you, and please welcome Emma Highfield to introduce the class song.
Hello. As your Student Council Vice President, it's an incredible honor to stand before you today and reflect on a song that, as a class, we have decided represents us in the journey of our lives, Landslide by Fleetwood Mac. This song reminds us that growing up can be scary, but change is both inevitable and necessary. Throughout our high school journey, we have faced many obstacles to get to where we are today. As the song suggests, time moves quickly, and it has taught us resilience and strength from those ever-changing ocean tides. We learned that it's okay to grow, okay to be uncertain, and okay to redefine ourselves as we chase new dreams beyond these halls. Today is not just an ending, but a turning point, a chance to carry the lessons, friendships, and memories we built here into the world with confidence. So as we close this chapter together, let us not fear the changes ahead, but welcome them. Congratulations, class of 2026. And wherever the road leads you next, may you meet it with courage, curiosity, and the belief that you are ready for whatever comes. Please welcome Delilah Whitten-Keller to introduce the class color. I want to start by saying congratulations. We made it. Through every assignment, game, performance, test, and memory, we have finally reached this moment together. As we stand together for the last time as the class of 2026, I'm reminded of the significance of the color Mayflower blue. This color often represents confidence, loyalty, hope, and strength, all qualities that I believe reflect our class. Just like the color Mayflower blue, our class has shown resilience and determination even during uncertain times. As we leave this chapter behind and move forward towards our futures, I hope we carry those qualities with us. Whether our next steps lead us to college, careers, the military, or new adventures, may we continue to move forward with confidence, kindness, and hope. Mayflower blue reminds us to stay grounded while also looking ahead towards endless possibilities. Congratulations, graduates, and may we continue to grow and succeed in our new beginnings. Thank you, and please welcome Student Council Treasurer Molly Ryan to introduce our class flower.
Good afternoon, everyone. As we celebrate this milestone together, it's meaningful that our class chose the primrose as our class flower. Though simple at first glance, it holds a deeper meaning that reflects who we are and where we're going. The primrose is often one of the very first flowers to bloom in early spring. It pushes through the cold winter and appears when the world is just beginning to warm again. It symbolizes new beginnings, youth, and hope. And honestly, that couldn't describe us better right now. We are standing on the edge of something new. For years, we've grown up in familiar hallways, surrounded by the same faces, routines, and memories. But just like the Primrose, we are stepping into a new season. A season that might feel uncertain at times, but is also full of possibilities. The Primrose also represents resilience, a symbol of the challenges, changes, and moments that tested us, but we still made it. The Primrose reminds us to keep moving forward, to stay hopeful even though we don't have all the answers, and to embrace every new beginning with courage. We may be headed in different directions, but we all started here, and we all bloomed together. Congratulations, class of 2026. Like the Primrose, our story is just the beginning. Thank you. Please welcome our Board of Education President, Mr. Michael Perino, and Vice President, Mr. Chris Fletcher, to introduce our salutatorian and valedictorian.
Good evening. It is my honor here on this beautiful day to introduce our salutatorian for the class of 2026. Jessica Biggs is the daughter of Michael and Sheila Biggs and has been attending Lake Fenton since kindergarten. In her high school career, she has accumulated a 4.213 accumulated weighted GPA and has taken 7 AP courses and 1 honors course. Outside of school, she has accumulated around 250 hours of community service. She has participated in Key Club, National Art Honor Society, where she served as a member of the Leadership Council, and National Honor Society, where she served as vice president. She also participated in the marching band all 4 years, where she played baritone saxophone and was section leader for Roll Brass and Woodwind section for 2 years. She was also a member of Lake Fenton Theater, where she participated in 5 shows over her high school career. She also works at Ace Hardware of Fenton as a sales associate. After high school, she plans to attend Michigan State University, Lewis Honors College, where she will be studying mechanical engineering with a concentration in biomedical engineering, with plans to work on the development of medical technology such as prosthetics. We have a warm round of applause for Jessica Biggs.
Good evening, graduates and the family and friends here to support them. I am honored to have the opportunity to speak in front of everyone here today. While all of us graduating today have had vastly different high school experiences, one thing we have all experienced is some degree of change. As a salutatorian of class of 2026, the main takeaway from my high school experience is that life is constantly changing. I am no longer the same person I was as a freshman, and I am glad that changed. That is a sentiment I believe that many of us here today can resonate with. High school is often described as a period of immense change, and this accurately captures the typical high school experience. In fact, change is the reason I am up here speaking to all of you today. When I went into high school, I was extremely unsure of who I was. After having a rough time throughout middle school, I had very little hope for my high school experience, let alone my future. I believe I was stuck with a troubled mental state and extremely low self-esteem. The version of myself that entered this building as a freshman never predicted what these next 4 years had in store. Nevertheless, change followed me throughout my high school journey. I started to have a more positive outlook on life in general. I also met many people who have helped support me through my struggles and uplifted me when I needed, such as my friends and family who have stuck with me throughout high school. This has led me to put more effort into extracurriculars and academics, leading to a myriad of positive effects for my mental health and future. The changes that came in these past 4 years accumulated into great success, academically and personally, as I have become a person who my anxious, insecure 14-year-old self would be genuinely proud of. While my experience with high school may not be similar to yours, there is one common trope among everyone, and that is change. It will not stop after we graduate, though, because the one thing constant in life is change. This notion opens a world of opportunities for everyone standing here today. No matter where you are currently, whether you're on this field waiting for your diploma or you have received your diploma many years ago, there are many possibilities for your future. If you are unhappy with where you are now, remember the ever-changing nature of life. There is always a way to change the situation you are in and become someone that you are proud of. Nothing is truly permanent, and there is always a way to adapt to what life dishes out to you. Utilize this fact to your advantage, embrace the change that comes with life, and amplify the benefits of it. Thank you for your time, and congratulations to the class of 2026 for making it this far.
I now get to introduce the valedictorian. Braden is the son of Jason and Jamie Piper. Throughout his high school career, he's accumulated an impressive GPA of 4.305, having taken 8 AP courses, 1 honors class, and being dual enrolled through Mont Community College. Outside of school, he served as the student representative to the Lake Fenton School Board, was both class and exec president of the Student Council, chair of the Southern Lakes Philanthropy Board, student section leader, member of the Student and Principal Advisory Board, and active participant in the National Honor Society, the National Honor Art Society, and the Key Club. Additionally, he's participated in the Danish Foreign Exchange Program during his freshman and sophomore years, and works as a server at the Moose Lodge, where he's been employed for 4 years. During his time here at Lake Fenton, he's accumulated over 100 hours of community service. In the fall, Braden plans to attend the University of Tampa to study finance and international business in their honors program.
Good evening, Lake Fenton families, friends, faculty, and most importantly, my fellow graduates. Those of you who know me know that I have so many things to say, yet so little time to say it all. So, to spare us, I don't speak this page, and I'll try my best to stick to exactly what I wrote. With that being said, I'd like us all to take a moment to remember one of the greatest holidays in the calendar year, the 100th day of school. It was on this great day in my first grade class that I was given a blank piece of paper that said, when I'm 100 years old, I will ... The funny thing is, even though I knew to draw myself at 100 years old, I need enough cotton balls to make a beard that stretched to the bottom of the page. I could never picture myself as one of those old kids who walk the halls in their cool graduation gowns at the end of every school year. Now, fast forward to today, I'm standing before you all concerningly as an adult in this ridiculous outfit, and the only thing I'm thinking of is the Coldplay lyric, "Oh, take me back to the start." Sitting here today, we are all those old kids looking back at ourselves, knowing we are right now where we always dreamt of being. Yet, instead of looking excitedly to our futures, many of us are staring back at the first grade version of ourselves, only wishing we could go back to recess every day, watch Disney movies on the DVD player, and catch lightning bugs in our hands, even though our moms called us inside 30 minutes ago. While we couldn't picture ourselves in this very moment, time never stopped long enough for us to notice how quickly it was taking us here. We aren't first graders anymore, nor high schoolers at all. And at this rate, it seems like 100 could too soon be knocking on our door. So if these past 18 years have taught me anything, it's that while we spent so much of our childhood dreaming about who we'd become, before we even had the chance to realize it, recess turned to responsibilities, lightning bugs into memories, and we became the people we used to look up to. In the end, most times, the life you can't wait to move past becomes the life you'd give anything to go back to. Now, class of 2026, congratulations. And look back to the younger version of yourself who could once only dream all this was possible and realize just how far you've come. Thank you. Please welcome Mr. Vince Sislow, Lake Fenton High School's principal.
Class of 2026, congratulations. Today is the end of one path and the start of another. Henry David Thoreau wrote, "Pursue some path, however narrow and crooked, in which we'll walk with love and reverence. Whenever a man separates from the multitude and goes his own way, there is a fork in the road. Though travelers along the side will only see a gap in the veil." I want you to be courageous and seek that path that is comfortable and trust in yourself. Follow your heart. Building a new path requires you to look for opportunities, connect with networks, and blaze through the new world. Most of your life, an adult has assisted you. Each day, new skills build on each other until there's a critical moment when you're a teenager and you know everything. That is a joke. As a member of Gen X, I understand this is your way of saying, I want to learn how I am. Now I say good luck, Blue Devils. The time and energy you spent over the last 4 years stays with all of us. The academics, the extracurricular, and the service to others demonstrates your accomplishments. Here is that data. Seniors earned a total of $57,000 in local scholarships and over $700,000 in total. That's an applause moment, please. 29 seniors averaged 3.47 GPAs in dual enrollment and earned 250 college credits. 42 seniors completed 141 AP classes, earning college credits. 47 seniors earned certifications in hands-on training at the Genesee Career Institute. 70 seniors earned career technical education credentials. Groups such as Student Council, National Honor Society, Key Club, and the Principal Advisory worked all year to make the experience for you better. The band and choir programs continued to flex their abilities on Friday night games, homecoming, Jingle Fest parades, and of course the winter and spring performances. Band seniors have traveled a total of 5,198 miles to destinations of Chicago, Washington, D.C., Nashville, and Orlando. Our senior artists this year participated in scholarship art awards with 3 honorable mentions and 1 silver key. A Greater Flint Art Council Best in Show Award, and VFW Patriotic Competition Regional First Place. The Hazmat seniors experienced the only district win in Lake Fenton history, and they qualified for the Michigan State Championship twice. They also had the honor of competing at the first World Championships on 2 separate occasions. Senior athletics accomplishments include 2 Flint Metro League titles in volleyball with regional and district titles, state qualifiers in cross country, golf, gymnastics, swim and dive, wrestling, track and field. Signing Day celebrated 10 athletes that will play in the states of Michigan, Illinois, and Louisiana next year. Speaking of signing day, I would like Addison Dish and Samuel Larson to please stand. Addison Dish has enlisted in the Army National Guard, and Samuel has enlisted in the Air Force National Guard. Please give them. Thank you. At this time, I would ask students to continue a cherished Lake Fenton tradition. It's very old, it's old as me. Parents, guardians, and educators, please rise to be recognized for all your hard work. Seniors, please stand and take a moment to find your families. There will be 2 songs played. When the song switches to the second, please make your way back to your seats.
Don't know where your parents are?
Little hands are big, and my fingertips so quiet for tonight. Little eyelids flutter 'cause you dream inside, like the lantern of the midnight. Do you ever think spring got nothing to bring? I think all happened in the day.
It's like those characters. You know those characters in like the shows that would go.
Class of 2026, as you prepare to walk across the stage, I leave you with a message from this parent. Class of 2026, it has been one of the greatest honors of my life to serve as your high school principal, and I wish I could be there for your most celebrated ceremony, your graduation. You have grown into incredible young adults and left a lasting mark on our school and me. As you step into the future, remember this mantra: do the brave thing. Even when it's hard, uncertain, or uncomfortable. Your courage will shape you to become, your courage will shape you who you become in the world around you. We need you. I am so proud of you. Congratulations. You will always be my students, and I will always be cheering you on. Seniors, Mr. Dimmich and Ms. Conrad will now announce the class of 2026.
Braden Thomas Piper. Emma Charlotte Highfield. Delilah May Wittenkeller. Molly Michelle Rhines. Jessica McCree. Allison Marie Springer.
Emily Ju Burrell. Kayla Brielle Gosswasser. Olivia Grace Lewis. Savannah G. Trevelyan. Jenna Marie Everson. Allison K. Baxter.
Jessica Diane Biggs. Haley Lynn Kirby. Rayleigh Lynn West. Evan David Easton. Samuel Ralph Larson. Haley Celeste Louderner.
Amber Rose Martello. Saint Matthew Hall.
That's my brother! Yeah!
Hadley Elizabeth Campbell. Walker Lee Ferguson. Connor Joseph Bagley. Memphis John Ward.
Kathleen Margaret Fennell. Nathan Nicholas King. Robert William Smeltzer. Caden James Melanchek. Matthew James Ostrander. Andre Costa Carvalho.
Milo Blankenship. Jason Green. Grayson Elizabeth Bennett. Callie Daly Birmingham. Macy Isabel Harmer. Holly Morgan Cook.
Junior Munoz Garcia. Marco Marcel Castiglione. Danza Gabriel Aquino Marcos. Grayson James Taylor. Zachary Wayne Cole.
Harper James Peterson. Lenny Sturby A. Cosmonopoulos. Catherine A. Jordan. Jillian Grace Farrell. Abigail Elizabeth Sell. Stephen Anthony Yee.
Hayden West Galambesky. Christian Thomas Braun. Patrick Brady Klein. Carl P. Jones. Stephen David Lipnicki. Kylie Smith.
Landon Kenneth Gregory. Ruth Matthew Boyce. Madeline Ann Tapter. Olivia Marie Hawkins. Jocelyn Lucia Jeanette. Elizabeth Grace Lawrence.
Avery Magdalene Rose McQueen. Vivian Alexandra Little. Ella Marie Whiteman. Troy Renee Kirby. Alexis Marie Hahn. Marie Torino.
Logan Charles Sackrider. Rowan Michael Baker. Emily Ann Moran. Miley May Moran. Asia Clara Lynn Gray. Maya Alexis Vogel.
Roland Sukai. Evan Patrick Blair. Avery Hugh Smith. Devin Clark Ferguson. Gavin Michael Tyler. Drew Holt Houston.
Sydney Brianna Grove. McKenna Renee Mahan. Avery Garrett Marshall. Easton Henrik Corey. Nicholas Robert T. Grace May Dalton.
Emily Joanne Teague. Mallory K. Filios. Gabrielle Carmen Lynn Sims. Eva Amelie Tamarella. Mia Michelle Coulter. Leah Suzanne Myers.
Luke Jerry Wright. Camden Michael Gray. Gavin Paul Harvey. Lucas Thomas Luttrell. Alexander Cole Stalo. Brady James Rigdon.
Hazel Marie Rogers. Avery Lynn Dobson. Emma Ann Hatfield. Tegan Christine Gellhart. Evan James Camps. Cadence Carly Kimball.
Haley Lynn Brown. Kalia Kelly Brown. Layla Paige Blackman. Ellie Marie Schuler. Genevieve Ashlyn Beauty. Skylar Ruby Shree.
Ashlyn Cole Meta. Sierra Marie Skidmore. Dakota Grace Heffon. Chloe McKenna Feisty. Emma Elizabeth Bain.
Brooklyn Grace Connor. Corinthia G. Westlock. Grace Elizabeth Mindsey. Emily Grace Scout. Dane Merrill Stuckey. Rowan Olivia McAllister.
Xander Wolfgang Tilson. Justin Philip Lyle Porter. Jimmy Anthony Santino. Luke Franklin Bobo. Cody Mark Zapata. Callan Michael Fairless.
Hunter Allen Bridge.
Roxanne Trinity
Coleman.
Kinsey
Renee Martin.
Shay Elizabeth Smith.
Smith. Maya Elizabeth Vasquez. Laura G. Bell.
Ryan Michael Spalding. Keone Papa-Theodore. Jeffrey Frail.
Yes, sir, Logan. Yeah, Travis.
Andrew Tom Rucker.
Good job, Travis.
Landon Joseph Gray. Anna Faye Ford. Braylee Jean Ross. Claire Bella Stilson. Chloe Elizabeth Mazzatic. Alexis Brooklyn Crawford.
Jax Keegan Bushrow. Carson Kevin Oliver. Houston Stacey Whitener. David James Armstrong. Lauren Elizabeth Armstrong. Addison Paige Dish.
Piper Olivia Schlam. Joshua Daniel Churchill. Owen Edward Holden. Killian McDaniel. Ronan Dale Buchel.
Mira Collins Kingsley. Michael Selleck. Erica Jolene Fenton. Shirley Mariah Hernandez. Trenton Charles Bailey. Anthony Jose Reed.
Class of 2026, faculty, families, and friends. Today is a day of immense celebration. We often talk about this moment as the first step in your pursuit of success and happiness. But today, I want to challenge that idea with the words of Ralph Waldo Emerson. He once wrote, "The purpose of life is not to be happy. It is to be useful, to be honorable, to be compassionate, to have it make some difference that you have lived and lived well." I don't believe that Emerson was saying that joy doesn't matter. He was suggesting that happiness is a byproduct of a life lived with intention. In your years across this district, I have seen you embody the words of Emerson. You have all mastered new skills, solved complex problems, and led various teams around Lake Fenton. You have shown integrity, whether that was in the hallways, classroom, or field of play. In those crucial moments, you consistently stood up for what is right, even when it wasn't always easy. You have looked out for one another, volunteered in our community, and reminded us that we are always stronger together. Inevitably and unfortunately, as you move on to what's next, much of the world will tell you that success is measured by what you acquire, the titles, the salaries, the accolades. But Emerson's definition of living well is measured not by what you acquire, but rather by what you give. Your education has given you the tools to be useful, your character has given you the ability to be honorable, and your heart has given you the capacity to be compassionate. My wish for you all is not just that you find happiness, but that you find purpose. Go out and make a difference. Leave every room better than you found it. Work hard, stay kind, and live so well that the world cannot help but be changed by your presence. Now the moment you've all been waiting for. Class of 2026, please rise. By the power vested in me as the superintendent of Lake Fenton Community Schools, I hereby certify that these students have met the requirements set forth by the state of Michigan and the Lake Fenton Board of Education for graduation. Graduates, please move your tassel from the right to the left. Parents, families, and friends, it is my honor to present to you the class of 2026.
Yeah.